Every time someone asks me, how do I monetize an audience? I recommend the same thing first. Every time. Get an email list. Before you skip the rest of this video, you might want to pause and find out how I made $1,000 with one email while side hustling and with not that many followers on my social media. Big shout out to our friends at GetResponse who are sponsoring this episode of Amy TV. I'm going to give you more details about how you can leverage their amazing tools to monetize your audience. But first I need to tell you how I did it. At the start of my business, I was running a social media marketing agency. Me, myself, and I doing the social media things for my clients. But if I didn't have any clients, I didn't have any revenue. So at a point in the business where cash flow was very slow, I started thinking, wow, I need to do something right now if I'm gonna be able to get through the next couple of months. So I thought, what could I sell to my audience who I've already started to nurture? Not very many of them, but they might be interested in what I have to offer if it's something different than my traditional agency services. And this is how I came up with my first information product, a course called Zero to Pro Vlogger. I know, isn't that a great name? I outlined the whole experience. I put it up on a sales page, and that sales page had a nice little PayPal button on it. By the way, that took so much work at the time. Oh my gosh, you would not believe how hard it was to install a payment button. Today it's like, done. Amazing. Once that was ready, I went where? Not Twitter, not Facebook, not LinkedIn, not Tumblr, like you name the hot platform of the time, didn't go there. I went to my email list. These are people who have said, I like what you do, I'm interested in learning more, and I want to subscribe to you in a way where I will be the first to find out what you have to offer so that I can entertain it should I decide to. All I did was write an email to people who had already said they would be interested in hearing from me to let them know, hey, I am pre-launching this course. I'd love to get you in at this rate. Early bird. And that one email, when I had maybe 1,000 followers across all of my social media platforms, and certainly nowhere near that on my email list, but enough people who were targeted for this particular product, I generated $1,000 in pre-launch sales in just a day. This is just one tactic, one way you could potentially monetize an audience. But the key here is knowing that you need to have multiple forms of communication to talk to your audience. You can't just trust the social media algorithms. You've got to have other ways of getting through. The saturation is real out there, and we need to be consistent and we need to show up a lot in order to get the message across. And this is why anytime somebody inquires about this with me, the first thing I ask is, do you have an email list? If you don't have an email list, I can't even take you seriously when it comes to monetizing or building a business. Too many people rely on platforms they do not own. And this is a database that is yours. Your email list is something you own. You grow it authentically and ethically, and then you use it to the advantage of the bottom line of your business, promoting the brand and your products. If you still think social media selling is the way to go, I know that it is promising, but you can also add this to your arsenal, and I'm going to tell you why. For every dollar that you spend on email marketing, there is a $40 return on investment. Not very many places that you can get that. And in terms of popularity, it is still one of the top preferred methods for communication. Email marketing cannot be ignored. It's here to stay. I can't even tell you how many videos there are on this channel of me saying that. You could probably go all the way back to the beginning and find me saying those exact words. Someday I'm gonna make a montage of this. GetResponse is the leading email marketing and automation platform. They've been around for over 25 years and served more than 400,000 customers. When you have these people who have trusted you with their contact information, you wanna work with a partner that you can also trust to take care of your messaging to those people. And that's why I think you're gonna love GetResponse. So because this is the most important thing that I ask anyone who wants to monetize an audience, I'm gonna show you how to use GetResponse right now to get started as quickly as possible with attracting the right audience to your email list so that you can begin monetizing them at your earliest opportunity. Oh, just logging in. This is so refreshing how easy they make it. Wait until you see. I'm going to use the example of a dog training business here. Basically, we're creating a landing page that attracts people who would be interested in my dog training business. And what we're going to do is attract them with a lead magnet. So we need a page where people can sign up for the email list, and they will also receive a lead magnet, a gift for joining the list. So we need to upload the gift first. Let's go to Tools and Files and Images. This is basically where you're backing up the free gift to live. Add files. And I'm going to drag my puppy training tips for beginners PDF here. Get that uploaded and ready to go. Once it's here, we're gonna copy the URL so we know exactly where it lives. You can even test it if you want. We'll open up a new tab, paste that URL, and you can see my lovely little PDF gift for my friends who joined my email list. Okay, so we've got that ready to go. Now we actually have to create the page. We're gonna click on create landing page. And there's a couple of different options you can go with here. It kind of depends on what your preference is. My recommendation is to make this take as little time as possible and leverage AI. So we're gonna click on use an AI powered builder. Now we just need to tell the AI, artificial intelligence, what our landing page is all about. What field do you work in? I'm in dog training. And we have a little drop down here so we can say dogs. And you just describe your product or service here. I came up with some copy about my business. As a matter of fact, I even used AI for this copy. And now this is the next step. We need to tell GetResponse what kind of landing page that we want and some of the things we're going to customize it with. So what we need is a sign up form. And I don't need any of these extra bells and whistles, but of course, if you need them, you can choose. If you don't already have a brand kit of colors and things like that, then they even offer you some color options and font options here. So you can go with one of those, or you can upload your logo. You can even have it smartly review another website if you do have a website that's prepped and ready to go with colors, so it can get an idea of what your brand kit might look like. So you can type that in here, upload your logo here. I'm gonna go really simple here with ease. Getting the landing page ready. So now you're given a couple of options. Just go with the one that feels best to you. I like all of them. They're all pretty much a standard layout, really nice, great stock photography. I don't have to go take pictures of my own clients. I love this one with the pink wall. That's really cool. I like the layout of that. And of course you can play with the different elements like photos and copy once you get into it, but you want to choose a basic design at this point. I think I like this one, but let me preview it real quick. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it. We're going to use this design. So when I'm creating a lead magnet opt-in page, I like to keep it very simple. I want it to be 100% clear what someone should do when they're on this page, which is basically love the free gift that you're going to get and add your information so that you can get it immediately. However, there might be a couple of different things you want to do on this page. One thing I want to point out is that if you have a store, GetResponse makes it really easy to integrate your store with this page. It makes it feel much more cohesive, like it's all part of the same ecosystem. So you would just click on this store settings button and set up a store. And just depending on where your store is based, my store is based on Shopify. Shopify actually is the back end of my shopping website. So I would click on Shopify and I would get all logged in there if I wanted that on this page. But I just wanted to show you this option here because you can really start monetizing with this. Once you have your landing page in a good place, it looks and feels and reads exactly how you like it. We also need to prepare the second page people are going to see after they sign up, which is the thank you page. So we're going to go up here to the home drop down and click thank you page. And you can see that there's already information written here based on what we populated into the AI. So you can customize this however you like. But we're just going to click on this CTA button. And remember how we copied the location of our lead magnet earlier? So we're going to paste that here. And you can make some adjustments if you wanted to open in a new tab. And you definitely want to change the name on the button to say, download your free gift or something to that effect, letting people know that that is where they will find it. And we're just going to save it. So we have our landing page, we have our thank you page, the lead magnet's all ready to go, but we need to make sure that in this process, people receive a first email from us because you don't want people to sign up for an email list and them not hear from you immediately, just confirming some things, especially if for some reason the thank you page just like didn't populate correctly. That thank you email, that first autoresponder is an opportunity to make sure you covered all your bases. So we're gonna go up to tools and click on autoresponders. Autoresponders are simply emails that get delivered automatically based on the action that a new subscriber took. And you'll always have the freedom to connect with your audience on GetResponse because they have no limitations on segmentation or email sends for all plans on the platform. So we'll click on create autoresponder and stick with the theme here. We're keeping it simple and make it with AI. We're gonna tell them again that we are in the field of dog training. And the main thing we wanna say in this first email is that you were successful in subscribing. Thank you for being here, and make sure that you got your free gift as a thank you for being a part of this community. One really important thing about writing emails to your community is giving a voice to your brand. So you can give GetResponse the idea that you have for how you would like to come off in the copy of your emails. I'm going to say friendly because I'm in the dog training business. You can also decide what kind of layout you want. Do you want this to be really simple, just text only, a quick follow-up, or do you have some images that you want to include to make it very eye-catching, great for visual learners? I love that idea. We're going to stick with one column and we will choose something like modern. Actually, we'll go with bright for the email. And of course, you can upload your logo as well, which I highly recommend you do everywhere. Make sure your logo is in all of the places where it's prompted. This email looks great. It's very simple, but it's easy to read. If you don't like the photo that populated, you can either put something in of your own, or you can click replace over here and search through their gallery. So some free get response images are here. You can also look at Shutterstock, but I'm just gonna type puppies. This is it. This is a good one because this screams, I just want to train my puppy and make them the best that they can be. Love it. Okay, so you can play with that. And you can also see that the AI wrote something really great for what our free gift is. And you can add that here as well. So I recommend you do the same thing you did on the thank you page. So download your free gift, and we're going to paste that again so that they can get it on the thank you page, but they can also get it in their email in case they checked one but not the other, but you cover your bases. I highly, always definitely recommend you send test emails to yourself. Make sure the links work properly before you go live with this thing. But I have checked everything. We're just going to move on. This is where you'll set up your autoresponder settings. So free puppy gift is the name of this autoresponder. You'll also notice here where it says linked list. This is very important. Make sure that the list you are linking the gift to is selected here. So you might have a couple of different email lists within your GetResponse account. This is going to be our main list here. So I'm just making sure that it's going to the right place. And we're going to say when it goes out, you always want to say on day 0. If it's the first email they're ever getting from you. This means it will go out immediately. Make sure all days of the week are checked and it's on day 0. GetResponse has it automatically set up that way, so good to go. And then you can change what your return email is. We can see the subject line for the email has already been populated by AI, which is fantastic because this is a science. Getting people to open up emails can be really challenging. So AI is trying to help us here with an automatic idea. Your puppy training guide awaits, and we've got paw prints. That would definitely jump out at you in an inbox. But if you don't like it or you want to change it up and you still need some help, you can use the AI subject line generator and start talking about what's important to you that's featured in the subject line so that they can formulate it in a way that psychologically might actually go a long way for you in terms of open rates. GetResponse also does a spam check, which is so important. You got to remember that some people may not see your email right away. It might get filtered out for certain reasons, but we definitely don't want it to go to spam. So that is an important element of this here. And we're just going to go ahead and save and publish. Okay, so we have the autoresponder, it exists, and we have a landing page, but we need to connect them to each other so that when somebody enters their email that they will get that autoresponder. Let's go back to our landing pages under tools, and we're going to click on those 3 dots to the right and click edit settings. Then we're going to scroll down to subscription settings and just verify under add new context to which list. It's the same list that we selected for the autoresponder. So it's our hello list. This is our main list for the GetResponse account, so we're good to go there. And you'll want to leave this just the same. Add contacts to an autoresponder cycle on day 0. Just leave that exactly the way it is. So now we have a landing page and a URL that has been given to us by GetResponse. You can also customize with your own URL. Once people opt in, they're going to not only get the free gift that is backed up in our GetResponse account, but they're also going to be added to our list and receive that first autoresponder that also links to the free gift, but really starts to generate that initial touch point, that connection with people who are joining your email list to start a relationship for where you're going to go in the future when you start monetizing this community. And if you're wondering how it's going, how's your landing page doing? Are people signing up? Are they opening the email? Are they clicking on the gift? You can check all of your performance metrics in your reports dashboard. This process was not only easy, it continues to be easy as you write your emails and stay in touch with your audience, thanks to the AI resources within GetResponse. And you don't have to worry because as soon as you get started, and even with the lowest plan for GetResponse, you will have access to those AI tools. And remember, GetResponse wants you to be successful. So make sure you leverage their 24/7 support on any questions you have, anywhere you get stuck. They'll be happy to help you with any aspect of their email marketing and automation platform. If you're ready to monetize your audience, then please stop waiting to try one of the best email platforms in the game for communicating with your community. The link for GetResponse is down in the description below, and it is your opportunity to easily and seamlessly generate more monetization opportunities for your business.